the entire enterprise was restricted to the Jagir at Pune and a few other parganas at that time. And the first move came in 1656, 1657. And that happened because Muhammad Adil Shah, the Sultan of Bijapur, died. And the very next year, Shah Jahan in Delhi fell ill, and Aurangzeb, who was the viceroy here, he left the Deccan to go and fight the battle of succession. And there was a power vacuum in the Deccan, and which is the time when you find that the Marathas under Shivaji crossed the Western Ghats and went into the Konkan area and captured the districts of Kalyan, Bhiwandi and so on. And that is the time when the kingdom actually reached the Arabian Sea. And it is even today, I think, a visionary act that a king of that time, who is land-based all his life, he comes to the districts of Kalyan, Bhiwandi and thinks that he must establish a navy. Very few instances of this are available in Indian history. And he established a navy. In the beginning, the know-how was not available. So he engaged a Portuguese father and son called Vaigas. Surname was Vaigas. And the first 20 ships were built under their guidance. After which the Portuguese told them to withdraw and stop giving assistance. And by that time, I would say that they had already learned how to do the job. And the remaining ships were built from there onwards. So this was a very, so that's why in the Ajna Patra, which was written in the 18th century, this phrase which you find, which is written on the top, like the cavalry rules the earth, the one with an armada rules the oceans. So that, because the Portuguese were demanding a cartes or a passport to ply the Indian seas, they said that we are the lords of the seas all over the world, and if you want to ply the sea here, you have to take our cartes, our permission. They have to pay some money for it and take permission for that. The English had first refused to do it, and now the Marathas refused to do it. Very often you find in English texts Maratha admirals of the Maratha fleet being labeled as pirates. Now, a definition in international legal terms, what is the definition of a pirate? A pirate is one who fights and robs other ships on his own account. But when he's appointed as the admiral of the fleet by a recognized king, he's no longer a pirate. He's defending his territory, his domains. And that was something which the English did not accept. And because the English did not take the cartes or the passport from the Marathas, they continued raiding their ships. So this move of 1756 was followed by building a string of sea forts. You find all along the western coast of Maharashtra, right from Sindhudurg, north of Goa, to right up to, Arnala Island and Vasai and these places. You find a string of sea forts which were built at that time. And as an aside, I'd like to mention, because recently there's a big controversy about the raid on Surat. And in 1664, when Shivaji actually attacked Surat and he took a lot of loot from there, there's an English letter which says that he said to the Mughals that you have attacked my territory and my people, and you have waged war on me, forcing me to maintain an army, fight back and defend them. And therefore, I will make you pay for that war. And that was the way he took the money from Surat. And that money was not used for building ostentatious palaces. It was used to build all this Sindhudurg and so on. All these forts which were built out of the Rajgarh, his capital, the first capital. It was built with the money obtained from Surat. So this first attack on Surat actually antedates all these later construction which he did at that time.